All right, I'm doing a maintenance here. And I've got a space guard and a man furnace. This is just heating season maintenance, so I'll go ahead and get started. Got to replace this good old space guard, and not sure if you all know how fun these are. I like to mark them to see put the date on there at least, if I can find my marker. I need to get a new tool bag situation. This is what I've got going on. Just a bag full of stuff. But anyway, today's date. And yeah, so this good old thing. It's been a little minute since I've replaced this. Let's see. I think it was about May, I think. Make sure my arrow's going the right way. See if I can do this one-handed. I doubt I can. Whew, that was dusty. I had dust all in my... Get that lip. And then get this bottom out. If I can do this one-handed, I'm gonna be like amazed. Because a lot of times I can't even do it two-handed, let alone one-handed. I might be able to, though. Gotta get this thing to catch. You get one side and then it's like the inside or whatever doesn't catch. Ooh. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. I can't believe I was able to do that. All right. And then put this bag all the way back on. All right, and now let's open this thing up. Yeah, I actually installed this many years ago, just the furnace part. It has a old train unit outside, but I do the maintenance on it, so it still keeps going. Keeps running. And my switch is here. Turn that off while I'm doing this. But on these Goodman units, I keep the ones I do a maintenance on. I keep a toothpick and this little hose on the draft inducer. Pull it off, and then I stick the toothpick in there. It seems ridiculous, but this tube will get clogged up, and I just kind of clean it out. Do this every year, and it saves her from getting a service call for pressure switch not closing because that thing gets clogged up with sediment. But for some reason on these Goodman furnaces that happens, and I just leave the toothpick in there. But I'm gonna blow this thing out, so let me get my fan here. I've got this if I can find it. Too much junk in here. But yeah. Okay. Gotta get this flame sensor out. And let's see. I like to clean it with fine steel wool. So I take my fine steel wool. Get it nice and clean. All right. Usually this little stubby works good for that, but let's see. And now I think I'll jump it out and I'll check the capacitor first. And where's our capacitor? Oh yeah, there it is. This is going to be rated at 20. I just have these memorized. So. Look at that. Doesn't even come out of their own design. Good job, Goodman. What kind of crap is this? Yeah, it's supposed to be a 20. Let me check it again. I'm getting even less now. That's weird. All right, let me go get her a new cap. Well, like I said, this meter's been squirrely. Now it's saying this is 20. I put my alligator clips so I could get a solid clamp on it, and it's fine. So who knows what that was, what that deal was. I'm gonna try to put this guy back in. Those are nice and solid. That's good. Okay. And check on that blower. Give me a flashlight so I can actually see it. Yeah, nice and clean. This one gets its filter changed quite often, so it should be clean. And I'll hook up. Let's go. White. Red. Turn the switch on. Press the button, watch it go. Motor sounds good. That was the flame sensor. Alright, she's golden for another year. And then on to her next one. Now I'll go check the next one. Got 3 of these here. And this one is in a knee wall. So always have to tighten that to get it to work. Let's see. I put this system in too, and they had an air handler up here. with the heat pump, but she just likes gas heat better, so ran this from the basement all the way up here, and tried to do it you know, in such a way to keep it out of the way, but you know how it goes. So many spider webs up here. Let's see. I'm gonna get this filter changed and I'll come back to y'all, because that's the easy part. Alrighty. Got the filter changed. Grab this stuff off of here. I'm gonna blow this thing off. This is crazy how much debris and spider webs. Funky. Yeah, this was back when Amana was having you put your TXV on the outside. They actually install them now with the new refrigerants. Gently remove that, and then get my toothpick. And clean that out. And this flame sensor out. And my fine steel wool again. I know old Ted likes to use a $1 bill or a $100 bill. It's that high dollar flame sensor cleaner. But I don't know. This is what the manufacturer recommends, but that $100 bill will work just as good. You probably don't want to use a smaller bill because it'll get oils on it. I would assume anyway. I don't know. Oh, Stubby to the rescue. And let's see. This one has an ECM, and the fan motor looks, the blades look pretty clean. Have to use the magnetic jumpers on this, and I go, let's see, red, common, fan, white, and red. These little magnetic jumpers work well for that type of board, and yeah, they're just these little small ends on them. They work good, and it fits inside there. let's go ahead and fire this sucker up. Watch her work. A bunch of clicks to do. Clickety clack, click clack. Take my jumpers off. Looks like I left myself a jumper. I'll leave that in there. That's number 2. And I've got one more in the basement. And this little guy, this is, I definitely did not install this one. Someone else installed it. We won't say who. Man, she's been out of the country, so it's been a while since I've been here. Yep, been a minute. You sure can tell. Ooh, man. It's funny about basements, but it seems like the longer I'm gone, the more stuff they collect. this has an ECM as well. Oh, my flashlight just went out. My headlamp anyway. Let's see. Flashlight somewhere. Oops. Now I get to wait again. I hate the order of operations on Carrier. So stupid. Such a long delay here. There it goes, finally. Kicks back on. I like put some tablets in this pump while I'm here. It's been since last September. September before last, I mean. It's a long time to go. And there goes the blower. It's quiet. Alrighty, we'll button this back up and I'll be done with 3 system maintenance.